Hey, what's going on, everyone? Ladies and gents. I know it's been a while before I got made a video, especially on the YouTube channel or any social media channel for the most part. I just just been all over the place. For one, my ring light, I don't have one of those again, so my lighting is usually iffy if I can get to it. For two, it's just finding the time to make a video. There's a lot of things that's been on my brain. A lot. For one, I acknowledge this and I knew this a while ago, but however, it's when I regained my consciousness about 8 years and some months ago. Excuse me. Uh, I was reborn, literally, and it's not just a figure of speech. But I knew what it felt like to be a newborn child and brought into this world, and you're confused and just going along for the ride to try to adjust for the most part. And that's how I felt, but in an adult body. And I sometimes still feel that way. And I noticed that, and I see the correlation, and and I can vouch for the validity of this when they say is that a child, as you grow up, a human, as you grow up, you learn new things, you experience new things, and a lot of times it's like the more you're into this world, the more characteristics of this world you soak in or you adapt. You know, yeah, and that's been that way for me. Like I said, it's just only in an adult body, and the hard part is that sometimes people look at you and they expect you to behave as an adult because you are an adult, or think as an adult because you are an adult. However, like I said, my spirit is the spirit that inhabits this body. It's I man, I can say it's being reintroduced to this world, and the longer I'm here, or the longer I've been on this planet, on this realm, the longer I've been um, privy to seeing the complications of being a human. With the ups and downs, the roller coasters of emotions, and seeing the hate and the spite and just all kind of craziness that goes on this world. It changes you. And I'm probably one of the most optimistic people I know. Not the most, but and I try to stay, excuse me, optimistic. But this world, I'm telling you, the more you pay attention to it, the more effect it can have on you, and sometimes in a negative way, and sometimes in a good way. So the way I try to cope with these things, I try to battle them every day. I try to be like, okay, that's not right. Stop thinking that way. You can't feel that way. I try to do that almost every day. And like I said, it's still a challenge. I'm sorry, I could try to yawn no more, but it's a little late here. But I try to push through it. And then I began this curiosity just to do a couple of things, and one of them is find my passion, find what it is that I enjoy doing, what I love doing now. And I've just been dabbling around, finding things here and there with art, the website and everything, which I'm still piecing together. But one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to do an ancestry thing to find out my family, my genealogy, find out about my ancestors beyond my paternal and maternal grandparents, I want to go beyond to see the characteristics they had, what they experienced, if they were successful in some things, things that they wasn't so successful in. And I think knowing these things, it kind of gives you a good foundation on an understanding of how you are and who you are as a person, so that's one of the reasons I want to find out. And Ancestry.com, they have things on there, but it costs monthly, and you got to do the work to actually do the research to find the people that your family members. And yeah, but that's one of the things I just feel so like bump on a log for the most part. I just feel like I'm just here, and I feel like the majority of people, like in my family, for example, just like everybody's just on one of those hamster wheels. Everybody just going in circles, not knowing where they're from. Dreams, of course, but it's just like everybody's stuck, and I feel like I want to find out more about who I am, about my family, and about my genealogy. And of course, it costs, like I said, money. Ancestry, you have to pay for it, but you have to do the work. But you can't hire genealogists, and that's like $3,000, and who got $3,000 just hanging around these days, But it's something that I want to do. And I guess until then, I feel like, I don't know, like unfulfilled, incomplete, beyond the spiritual note, Also, what I want to do is I have had a vision of what my home was going to be like and what it was going to look like in the environment ever since I was a kid. And that led me to one of the points that I want to do now is I like to see some of the most beautiful places on this planet. Some of the most, what this planet has to offer, other than sometime man destroying the planet. So I want to see that. I've seen pictures and videos of so many beautiful places in this world, and on this planet, and I want to travel and see them. Of course, I know, again, just got to work your way up to it financially. I will, and eventually. So, but I'm going to stop all this yawning, and I'm just going to turn in for the night. I know it's early in some places, and here it's almost midnight, and I'm a little tired, and I just took something for anxiety. But yeah, I just did this so I can, again, just to share a little bit of what's going on, figure out now is better than no time at all, because I've been slipping. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's part of what's happening, just a little portion of what's happening with my life. It haven't all been rainbows and unicorns and everything. It's been a task, and yeah, I just wanted to keep you all updated. Alrighty, until next time, I can come up with something. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.